I turned a skill or knowledge that I had into a business that made me 150k in 153 days. And in this video, I'm going to show you the exact roadmap that you can follow in order to do the exact same. Why do I have the confidence to do this? Well, I did it myself, but I also did it for Ben, who made 13.9k in 27 days.
The first few clients on board, which is good. Done figures wise, done just under 10.7k USD, which is pretty sick. If I'd done this on my own, I would have been completely overwhelmed. I have no idea what I'm doing.
For Andrew, who's now doing 6.6k every single month after just 35 days of working with me.
I was at a really low point in my life a month ago. Barely had enough money for anything. I had to borrow money to pay my bills, things like that. So I had so much weight on my shoulders. It's such a relief. That's the best word I can put it. It's such a relief and such a good feeling.
And Josh, who's done 6.2k after 62 days.
I wouldn't look at it as a cost. It's more of an investment, if anything. It's 6 months down the line, you'll be in a better position if you did it compared to if you didn't do it. And I knew that for me, that I would. Yeah, it's been great.
I love it.
So in this video, I'm going to explain the framework that we used for them and I used for myself in order to go from nothing, just some knowledge or a skill, all the way to a wildly profitable online business. And it all starts with mindset, because there are two types of people. You can either be the doer or you can be the perfectionist. If you're the doer, then what happens is you take an action and you learn once and then you get feedback. You take another quick action, you learn twice and then you get more feedback, and you do that over and over again. But you could be a perfectionist. You could be waiting for the perfect time to start. You could be waiting for the perfect opportunity, for the right amount of followers. But actually the problem with that is you don't learn enough. And the first thing that we need to get right before you can scale this business is the idea that you need to be a doer, not a perfectionist. Small things give people's limiting beliefs away, and you should be constantly challenging your beliefs and breaking your mindsets to be a doer, not a perfectionist. And that is going to be the fundamental first step in order to build this business. But then it comes down to how can we build you a no-brainer offer? Because I've seen people do incredibly successfully in this world of online business and people who have failed. And the biggest thing that holds the people who failed back is because they do not have a no-brainer offer. People have to consider whether the value is there for them or not. What we want to do is build you an offer that people just cannot say no to. And there are lots of components to this offer, but the biggest three is mechanism, ICP, and results. And we'll get onto mechanism in a second. This is the framework that takes someone from A to B with your program. But second is ICP. We want to know the exact specific avatar that you are targeting. Who is the human being that you are going to take? Who is the transformational element? What is the person going to look like that you want to take from A to B? And I know my ICP in depth. I'm constantly chatting to my ICP on ChatGPT. I'm constantly interviewing them. I'm constantly evaluating what are their problems. But you want to make sure when you're developing your no-brainer offer that you pass the good avatar checklist. So you actually want to work with them. That's the first step. Do you actually want to work with this human being? Because a lot of people say, well, this person might be great as an ICP, but do you want to actually jump on calls with them? Do you actually want to be the person that helps them with their transformation? Second is they have money. You can't go and target 13-year-olds. You can't go and target people necessarily who are unemployed, who have no income. It's definitely going to be a barrier in you building a high ticket no-brainer offer. Then the third thing, do they actually have the problem? Because some people say, this might be, I kind of want this to be better in my life. But if the person you're targeting doesn't actually have the fundamental problem that you're trying to fix, then they will not pay for your services. And then fourth, can you market to them? Can you actually get to that human being? If you're trying to sell a service to a tribe in Congo, how the hell are you going to get your marketing to them? Much easier to target people who are using social media and then working out where they exist on social media. Is it LinkedIn? Is it X? Is it Instagram? And then I talk about results, because this is the biggest thing that I talk about in my business, is I am constantly pushing my results. I have a full testimonial channel here where I've got this is just a screenshot of 12 of the videos I've got loads of testimonials with people in depth explaining why they loved working with me, why they got amazing results working with me, because I have so much proof in my offer. And that is what you need to do. You need to make sure that you can actually do what you say you can, and that you plaster that everywhere once you've done it. And if that is something that you're interested in knowing more about, if you look at these testimonials and you see the results and you want to build your no-brainer offer with me, then you can find my link in the description if that's something that's interesting, because as you can see here, we do just get some amazing results, and we've built so many offers from 0 to 5, 10K a month, and I'd love to have the opportunity to do the same with you. Anyway, pitch over. We'll go back to the content ecosystem, because the third part is we need to start the content machine going. If you're going to market to your ICP, if you're going to get them into your program, then you actually need to work out how to reach them. And the way that we do this is twofold. First, we need an eyeball content. We need people to actually see us in the first place. So you want to pick one of Instagram, TikTok, X or LinkedIn, and combine it with YouTube. They are the only social medias that you are going to post and you are going to use, because they are the social medias that are going to build trust with your audience. And all you need to do is post consistently and constantly test what works and what doesn't. Start ideating content like a scientist, not like an artist. We want to use data to inform our decisions, not some creative spark over and over again, because that is exactly how you'll burn out. So you've got your no-brainer offer. You've already sorted your mindset, and now we're posting into our content ecosystem. Then once we've got that, we need to work out how to actually sell people. The best thing about the whole sales process is if you build great quality content, which we focus intensely on. If you make sure that your YouTube videos solve problems and that your short form content gets a lot of eyeballs, then you will have people turning up to your sales calls ready to pay in full, ready to work with you. And that is the difference between all the gurus online talking for you to do outbound, talking for you to run paid ads. We build a system which is all about trust and building long-term businesses, long-term thinking. And that is why the sales process is so easy. I've run about 60 to 70% close rate in the last 4 months because of the fact that we build trust and people are ready to go when they jump on calls. And that's what you need to do with your offer. It comes down to a great offer, a great ecosystem, and a great amount of results that mean people will rock up to sales calls with you and they'll be ready to get going. And as I mentioned, again, once we've now got people into the ecosystem, we then just want to have what I call devastating delivery. Because if you can get the content, the results ecosystem going, it is the most beautiful thing. Because what happens is a client joins here, and then you get your client amazing results, and then you record the testimonials like I showed above here, and then what happens is a future prospect sees the testimonials, and then they join, and then they get amazing results, and then they record a testimonial, and it goes round and round in this flywheel ecosystem. That means all you need to do is make sure that you get one client and you get one amazing result, and then the flywheel goes round and round. And that is really how I scaled my offer. Is when I made my first 10K with content, every single person in my first beta cohort was getting incredible results, and people wanted a piece of the pie. And that is why we've built so quickly, because of the fact that I focused on amazing delivery and amazing testimonials. And you can see here, even in the school testimonials, we had a school page where we were basically like collecting wins. There is win after win after win after win. This was ages ago where we used to have this community. And then as you can see here, I've also got this full testimonials channel where we basically have like 20-minute videos of people just raving about how much they enjoyed working with us. And that's cool as well. Constantly adding more and more to this channel. Perfect. So you've got amazing results. And then the last thing you need to do is just scale for success. So once what happens is my team now at 30K a month, I have an editor, I have a VA, I have an appointment setter, and I have a CSM. But all of these activities I have outsourced after understanding that I need to work on the highest leverage tasks. And with your offer, we want to constantly make sure that you are only working on the most important things that are going to move the dial. So right now, you should not be doing your editing. You should not be posting your own content. You should not be organizing your personal tasks at 0 to 5K if you're looking to build that offer. And then secondly, if you're looking to scale to 10 to 20K a month, you should not be doing appointment setting. You should not be doing manual client support. You should not be doing manual client business operations. And you should also not be managing your finances. And they are the ways to scale so that you can focus on the important activities like getting amazing results for your clients, building the flywheel, and making sure you've perfected your offer. And that is the ecosystem, and that is the 6 steps that we have built to get so many amazing offers off the ground. And if that is something that you'd be interested in learning more about, then you can book a call in with the team. We'll explain exactly the roadmap you need to do in order to start with that online offer. And if it makes sense to work with us, then we can continue, but we'll give you that free time because we want to make sure that you know how to be set up for success in this online business world. Thanks.